Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And we have action from Foot Rivals coming up for you. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
So the initial 11 for the home side. Yassine Bounou is the goalkeeper. Must be! And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Quick ball to perhaps catch them out. And you need your defender to take charge. Rui Costa. An unforced error, you've got to say. The referee's letting it go as they keep the ball. Takes it on. Oh, well hit, but couldn't keep it down. Difficult to stop him. And he's beaten him here. De Ligt. Lovely tempo to this passing sequence. Irene Paredes. Garcia. Grimaldo. Possession and patience, the watchwords. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Klose. Oh, strong hand on the ball. Riese. And it's with Trezeguet. Oh, managing to beat him. And he's gone for power. So close to finding the net. Fran Garcia. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Keeper getting the touch. Well, defensive resilience there. Klose. And the referee sensibly allowing them to carry on, advantage with them. Miroslav Klose. And good use of advantage, the referee allowing play to continue. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Couldn't get it past that human barrier. And the referee has given the corner, so maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. And played short. Well, that took confidence. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Not a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag. Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, that is a goal from long range. He won't soon forget. Absolutely right out of the top drawer. Ibrahima Konate. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Dembele. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Robert Bojanik. That's a good pass. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. 3 goals without reply. And passing it through. Closer, can he put it away? And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Upamecano. Now Rui Costa. Rui Costa. Holland. Being egged on by the crowd. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
22, Erling Haaland.
Sosa. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Big chance! And that is defending of the highest order. Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. Holland. Now Rui Costa. Oh, did well to skip through. Surely. Oh, a brilliantly timed tackle when it really mattered. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Grimaldo. De Vigna. Fine sequence of passes. Irene Paredes.
Well, you can really sense the frustration building around the stadium. They've been so poor today, way below their usual standard.
He's waiting in the middle. This could have possibilities. And it took a touch off the defender, so it will be a corner. It's a short one. Alexander-Arnold. And it's played into the centre. And putting paid to the danger. And losing possession. Sosa. Miroslav Klose. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. And we will have just one additional minute. Upamecano. And so it is, the first half story has been... So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Klose, determined defending. John Arne Riise. Now Rui Costa. Trezeguet. It's a corner.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
Perfect challenge. Can he open the door to a potential goal? Riise. And with that, they've thwarted the opportunity. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Fran Garcia. And a throw-in it's going to be. Oblak. Fran Garcia. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Rui Costa. Stopped a certain goal. Now this could be productive. Trezeguet. Oh, another one for them! And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back. On. Well, how about this? 4-3. Paredes. 30 minutes to go then. Carrasco. And it's with Klose. Genuine chance. Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. Plenty of support here. Haaland. And now Trezeguet. Chance to equalise. And a goal! And this says everything about guts and determination. Having been down by 4 goals. Wild celebrations. Paredes. Now De Ligt. Irene Paredes. Carrasco. Giving it a try. And foiled by the post. Marvellous anticipation.
Well, that was a bit unlucky, because you just get the feeling they need to make the most of one of these chances.
Well, a game of such fine margins, but let's see if they can create another opportunity. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. There's 20 minutes remaining now. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Can they forge ahead? Oh, it's astonishing! One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is, can they see this out? Well, I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. He could pick out a teammate. He's managed to lose his marker. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Excellent refereeing, advantage in operation. Oh, cheeky, you might say. Still a chance. Well, it just petered out.
Well, that was a great save. But the way they're playing at the moment, the equaliser can't be far away now.
Can he find the right pass? Direct ball into the box. Is he going to put it away? A smart stop here.
Well, that was the big chance they've been looking for. And that could be the match-winning save.
And that puts them in position. And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. So almost at full time, and it hasn't quite gone to plan for the visitors, has it? Stuart, interested to get your take as always.
Well, surely they get one more chance before the end here. Forget the defending, they've played some great attacking football, and I think they deserve an equaliser in what's been a great match.
And making sure there was no danger in the end. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Well, unfortunately, it fizzled out in the end. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Beautiful pass. Oh, body in the way, crucially. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. Keen to take it short here. Well, holding on to the ball, trying to waste a few extra seconds. Well, let's see about the cross. And a confident clearance. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Miroslav Klose. Well, time is of some concern. Can they level matters? And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That,
Derek, was a hard-fought contest which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Well, conditions really couldn't be any better here tonight. A very warm welcome to you on this fine evening. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined by former England striker Sue Smith on the commentary gantry, and we're very much looking forward to this division rivals game. How do you see this one going then, Sue?
Thanks, Guy. Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game, so hopefully it's a fast-paced, entertaining match.
Here's how Spartans line up today. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Fabio Cannavaro starts alongside David Alaba in central defence. And they've decided to go with 2 in attack for this game. This is how the visitors start the game. Jan Oblak is in goal. Yannick Carrasco starts alongside Thomas Partey in the middle of the park. And they're playing with 2 strikers in attack.
Guy, they're through on goal.
Saved but not cleared. Still not away here. Ronaldo. Dalglish. Ronaldinho. Nkunku. Decent looking cross played in. The first blow of the day struck early. 1-0.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. It's just begging for someone to get on the end of it. And that's a great technique, exactly how you get taught to head the ball as a kid. It's a good finish.
Perfectly anticipated, really well won. On he goes, terrific. More work to do yet. Oh, they've scored again. The game had only just restarted after the last one. Grimaldo. Waited beautifully. It's in, and this game isn't lost or won just yet. And away we go again at 2-1. Barella. Great chance here. Another goal. And it's one that tightens their grip on this game. And away we go again at 3-1 now. Oh, excellent vision. And the assistant raises the flag.
Well, he's held on to the ball for far too long there. He's got to release that sooner.
Nicolo Barella. Ronaldinho. Oh, chance here. And ready for it coming his way. And here it comes. It's away, but it's not finished yet. Comeback could be on here. Oh, what a goal! A moment of pure individual brilliance. It's a 1 in 1,000 goal. Dalglish. Could turn out to be a really good ball. Struggling to keep the ball there. Promising looking ball. And the game will stop. Offside. Fran Garcia. This to level it. And how has that been kept out?
Oh, no idea. You just expected it to go in from there, but the keeper had other ideas. It's a top-class save.
It's been delivered, and always too high. It looked a good chance, but he couldn't keep it down. Making good progress here. Oh, great work. What's next? Oh, a great chance. And they're level. From 2 goals down to drawing. What a reaction this has been. Garcia. Beautifully weighted ball. This is a good run. Now, can he pick up? It might still happen. And the most incredible turnaround has gone all the way. They now have the lead when nobody gave them a prayer. Correa. A turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. And Kunku. Oh, that was a decent position, but he went to whack it rather than place it and has narrowly missed. That looks like a good advantage played. And no advantage developed there, so play brought back for the free kick. And it's been cut out. There's the turnover. The referee playing advantage. A nice move ends thanks to nice defending. Nicolo Barella. That's not a bad-looking ball. Carrasco. A chance to deliver into the box. Yet to find a way to goal. Some good work to win it there. Grimaldo. He's drifting into a useful position here. Now, this has to be. And that is a great challenge. And that'll do it. The end of the first 45 minutes here. And there's the restart. Off we go again. And possession given away. And Kunku. Now can he get the cross in? Chance for the equaliser. Oh, that's not properly away. And that's a shame for them as the move breaks down.
Well, they'll be disappointed to still be behind here, but we have
Hang on,
to...
Sue, they're in. Well, it did look promising, but threat averted. Garcia. Well, this might be promising. Off the crossbar. The chance yet to appear. It's there, and it's a goal. That's a real settler for them. 2 in front now. Well, please let the fun continue as this cracking game gets going again. Dalglish. Weir. Read the pass well and cuts it out. Closer. Good work to regain possession. Moving forward well. Oh, he tried to power it in. That's flown wide, absolutely flown. Alaba. Ronaldinho. On to Nkunku. Takes it on. And the goalkeeper keeps him out on this occasion.
Yeah, it wasn't far off from getting his second. He does look lively and you can see that he wants more.
And just a little too high.
Yeah, the corner's worked well. It's a good delivery into a nice area. He loses his marker, but just lacks that clinical finish.
Still going here. And it's on now. And there's the whistle. It's a penalty. And that is also going to be a yellow card.
It's a correct decision. Good officiating that. Had to be a yellow.
And they have paid the penalty. It's been dispatched. They need to be better on the ball than that. Nkunku. Pass cut out. What can they do now? And that's offside. So close to getting in to score. Fine margins. Miroslav Klose. This has to be. They've got another, and he's got another. 2 for the game. Could be back in it here. Looks to lift it. It's in. And of course it's in. It's a masterclass in finishing to complete his hat-trick.
Well, what a cute finish this is. Could have rounded the keeper, could have smashed it, but no. He just opts to lift it over the top of him, leaves him flapping in the air. It's a superb technique.
That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Decent chance this. And ready for it coming his way. It's been delivered. Oh, good save to stop him scoring a lovely headed goal.
Well, that was a great save, wasn't it? One that had to be made, or it would have been such a struggle to get back into it. Could have turned the fortunes around here.
Or they could be in. Somehow he's missed the chance, a big one.
Well, you've got to at least test the goalkeeper from there. That's a real opportunity missed.
And they must keep the ball a little bit better. Now for the finish. And it's in! What have we just seen? That's bordering on the miraculous. He will never, ever score a better goal than that. Carrasco. Well, can he get onto this? This has to be. Well, I'm sure he thought he'd scored there. Great goalkeeping. Into the box it goes. And further clear they go. There's surely no throwing this one away. The ball rolling again, and if there were any doubts, they're surely settled now. He's beaten his marker here. Oh, it's a superb reaction to win the ball this time. Could be a chance to break here. And the forward progress continues with a good ball. It might still happen. That will be a throw-in now. Nkunku. Encouraging signs to the attack, but it hasn't led to anything. Oh, a challenge we used to call a professional foul. Surely a yellow card. The goalkeeper ready for it. Really good stop. Keep going, says the referee. Advantage. And they've lost it now. He takes it on. The keeper quick to get across and make the save. And that is a caution.
Well, it's a poor challenge. Had to be booked for that.
And the corner is fired in. And another! 4 to the good now. Any ideas of this being a contest surely over? Caroline Weir. That's a good ball. Has to be. And that is a great challenge. No time here. So that will do it for today, and it's the visiting fans who will go home the happier. Sue, your overall impression?
Well, that was an emphatic...
Well, he really has put in a first-class performance today. Absolutely magnificent. And thanks for joining us live here on EA TV. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined for commentary by Sue Smith, and the focus here is on Division Rivals action. Sue, what can we expect from the game then?
Thanks, Guy. Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game, so hopefully it's a fast-paced, entertaining match.
And so the first half kicks off. Here's how the home side lines up. Jan Oblak is in goal. Yannick Carrasco starts alongside Thomas Partey in the middle of the park, and they've decided to go with 2 in attack for this game. The first blow of the day struck early, 1-0. So it's 1-0 as the game restarts. Plenty of space to attack now. Well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing. Partey. He takes aim, but the keeper saw it coming and saves easily. Looking to put the cross in. There could be trouble now. Crucial defending. Marta. Offside has been given here. Partey. A lot of room for them here. Schick. And it's a decent stop by the goalkeeper. That's a nice forward-thinking pass. What a chance. Kept out, but for how long? And there's another one. Valuable breathing space for them now. So away we go again at 2-0 now. That looks like a good advantage played. Schick. And denied by a top draw tackle. On she goes, terrific. And away it goes. Some good work to win it there. There's room to do something here. Found nicely and in. Terrific! Another goal. What a scoreline this is for them. So off we go once more at 3-0. a chance here. And another goal. It seemed all over before, but... Well, the weather really couldn't be any better here today. A very warm welcome to you on this fine day. I'm Guy Mowbray to bring you commentary along with the former England forward Sue Smith. And we've got a division rivals game on the way for you. Sue, what are your expectations from this?
Yeah, and I can't wait for this one, Guy. They've been in great form recently, and the crowd will give them that added boost too. I'm sure they'll be looking to put on the entertaining football that we've seen from them lately as well.
Here's how Sporting Club Pride line up today. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Jeremy Frimpong starts with Tyrell Malacia in the fullback positions. Marcos Llorente plays alongside Leon Goretzka in central midfield. And in attack, Robert Lewandowski starts alongside Fernando Torres. And that's good goalkeeping in a difficult situation. This is the visitors' team for today. Jan Oblak is in goal. Yannick Carrasco starts alongside Thomas Partey in the middle of the park. And they've decided for this one to play with two in attack. Gwyn. No chances taken. They put it behind for a corner. Into the box it goes. And it's well held from the corner. An assured piece of goalkeeping. Marc Cucurella. Need to get tighter here. A chance to cross here. But it needed a much lighter touch than that. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Oh, great work. What's next? Well, that hasn't taken long. In front already. The pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Grimaldo. They're being afforded too much space here. Struggling to keep the ball there. Partey. Taking this on. Well, that's what he's there for. It's a good stop. Space now to get a crossover. Having a look. Brilliant work by the man in goal. That's a top stop. Over it comes. Oh, it looked as though the header was goal-bound. That's a really good stop. Carrasco. Closer. Oh, top-quality goalkeeping to deny what looked a likely goal. Delivered into the box. Couldn't quite get over the top of the ball.
No, he gets himself free, reads the flight of the ball well, but just can't hit the target.
And able to come away with the ball. Oh, a great chance. And the threat has gone with the keeper in control. Not a lot of time for him. Could get it over now. And she's done well to get past. The defensive job done for now. A little careless there as the ball changes hands. Still trying to find the space. Plays it into the area now. Oh, good try, just over.
Well, that's a great delivery from out wide. The run is good. She manages to make a good connection on the ball, but she just can't get a head over it.
And unable to retain possession. And it's opened up! Well, it looked promising, but it hasn't proved to be much of a test. Irene Paredes. Good work to recover possession. That will be a throw-in now. Partey. And possession given away. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Now, can he get the cross in? Well, they could still do something here. Oh, my goodness! He's caught that so well. It's a goal of real class. And the game restarts with the score 1-1. Malacia. A really good interception to take the ball. Need to get tighter here. A body in the way. Working hard to win it back there. Lewandowski. An attack of genuine promise now. Options available in the middle. And over the touchline it goes. It'll be a throw-in now. Rodman. Put into the middle. But that hasn't worked as planned. Claimed by the keeper. Marcos Llorente. Nicely played. In behind. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. Trinity Rodman. And the defence has done its job to stop any trouble brewing. And that'll do it. The end of the first 45 minutes here.
A warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the technical and tactical analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we have action from Foot Rivals coming up for you. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, it's been an excellent competition for them so far. They've played some really good football, and they seem to have a good team spirit. They'll be tough to beat today.
Joshua Kimmich. This is the lineup for the home team. Jan Oblak is the preferred keeper. Yannick Carrasco starts alongside Thomas Partey in the centre of midfield. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. That's a lovely ball. Nicely timed tackle. The first 11 for Terriers. Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal. Kalidou Koulibaly plays alongside Sol Campbell in central defence. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. Couldn't keep the ball. Oh, and that challenge carried with it quite the element of risk. Now what's the referee going to do next? Can't miss, surely. Ter Stegen with a great save. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, he's one of those players you want the ball to go to. He's such an exciting player, and most importantly, he's very effective, as his goal-scoring record tells us.
He's in here. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning. So on they go again, the Terriers. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they come up with an equaliser? Joao Cancelo. Moving the ball effectively. And defensive play to be applauded. Schweinsteiger. Oh, and there's the goal they were looking for. They're doing this the hard way. Down as they are to 10. And the Terriers looking creative and purposeful. Well, the power was there. Not really the placement, however. Goal kick. And the referee playing advantage. And Sosa here. Very quick thinking there. Chance to finish. And there is the goal to give them the lead with 10 men. And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Klose. And that is defending of the highest order. Terriers might be able to cash in. Arguably not enough attention paid to Klose.
Can the owner of the green car that is blocking up the emergency exit...
Well-timed tackle. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go.
Thank you.
Decent-looking pass. Incisive pass. Nice-looking move. He had to score, and he does. Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Lindsay Horan. And it's with Hernandez. Well, it's a good move in the making from the Terriers. A fine reading of the situation. What can he do with it now? Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. He's made a really good intervention there. And foul it is then. Well, keeper getting both gloves on the ball. Salah. An effective challenge. It is to be a throw-in. Oh, not a good throw-in at all. Well, they've given him too much space. Close it. Well, offside here. Such a pity for them. Chance was on. Chances on. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Miroslav Klose. And it might be. Opportunity. Oh, that is an outrageously good stop.
Well, great reflexes from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
Effective press. Well, they couldn't keep hold of it. Thomas Partey. Carrasco. And he's in. Chance still on. And really tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. Miroslav Klose went in strongly, decisively. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And we have action from FUT Rivals coming up for you. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, it's been an excellent competition for them so far. They've played some really good football and they seem to have a good team spirit. They'll be tough to beat today.
And now they get the ball rolling. And a look at the lineup for the Kings.
Well, the wide midfield players and the fullbacks need to have a good understanding here. If the midfield players tuck in, then the fullbacks need to get forward into the space they vacate, just to give them some attacking width.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today. Jan Oblak is the preferred keeper. Yannick Carrasco starts alongside Thomas Partey in the centre of midfield. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Individual brilliance. He takes aim. Well, they're doing their best to get on level terms here.
Well, it's a decent effort, but they're still trailing. They need something special here.
Makengo. Robinson. Couldn't quite hang on. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Clean challenge. What a magnificent pass. Offside the decision. Paredes. Now with Gwyn. What can she do with it now? Can he take advantage? Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. And off the frame again. And there it is, a goal. I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Traore. Now Matias Oliveira. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. And the Kings with the ball again. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Makengo. Well, the pass not finding its target. So a throw-in here. Hegerberg. Now with Gwyn. Sosa on the ball. And a creative look about this, but quick thinking defensively. Carrasco. Bojanic. Well, he keeps going. It's still there for him. Cuts it back. Partey. Shaping to shoot. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Who can he pick out? Oh, that's a goal at the wrong end. Well, it's every defender's nightmare. An own goal here. Traore. Oliveira. It's with Suazo. Now Matias Oliveira. Perfect tackle. And back with Crépeau. Sam Kerr giving the ball away. Carrasco. And it's with Klose. Miroslav Klose. And just over the bar. Excellent effort it was. Oliveira. And really pressing their opponents. Robinson. Kerr. This could level it. Well, the keeper had a lot to do.
Well, it's a great piece of goalkeeping. So quick off his line. Well, the fans are going mad here. They think that was a penalty.
And well positioned to clear. Alcaraz. Jean-Victor Makengo on the ball. Sam Kerr. High pressing and good high pressing. Well, pressing really high. Oh, in with a chance! And just like that, the break is stopped. Really top quality defending. Going well. Well, a piece of quick thinking by the keeper.
Well, that's great goalkeeping. He read it so well, didn't he?
Kerr. And in the perfect position to read it. Klose. Here's Carrasco. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Ada Hegerberg. Could be threatening. Well, it was easy on the eye, but the interception was made. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Traore. Jean-Victor Makengo on the ball. And there to intervene. Grimaldo. Counter-attacking chance. And he's kept it out. Fully stretched. Somehow reaching it. And he's fired over the corner. Clearance left a bit to be desired. He's got to score. Surely. Well, it's all going so swimmingly for them here. Another goal. And now it's a matter of avoiding any silly mistakes. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Gabriel Suazo. Distributing it well. Oh, good use of the ball. Really good build-up, but no end product. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. Brilliant pass. Well, that's going to go down as offside.
Well, he couldn't quite release it quickly enough, and the flag went up.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. And successfully cut out. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Fine cross into the middle. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true. Welcome to one of the most recognisable venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is a live division rivals contest. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, Derek, what form they're in, they really are a joy to watch at the moment. They're playing some great football. Let's hope they show that again today.
Carrasco. And defensive play to be applauded. Todibo. And so the first 11 for Real. Iker Casillas begins in goal. Andrea Pirlo starts alongside Abedi Pele in central midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today. Jan Oblak is the preferred keeper. Yannick Carrasco starts alongside Thomas Partey in the centre of midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. Bergkamp! Vital intervention. Effort from long distance, and gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Oh, he's gone for goal. Well, the shot seemed like a good option, but goalkeeper's ball. But I think it's fair to say, Stuart, that Abedi Pele can be a very difficult man to play against. What might we see from him in this match?
Well, it's his ability with the ball at his feet that makes him such a
they
good...
could finish here, Stuart. And a very good challenge. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Really good build-up, but no end product. And the referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick. Penalty given and yellow card handed out. Can they keep it out? Right over for now, it seems. Pedro Gonçalves. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Carrasco. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. High pressing and good high pressing. Good bit of closing down. Pedro Gonçalves. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's beaten. Oh, no. Well, that's not what she was trying to do. It's gone horribly wrong. An own goal. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Well, they have the ball once more. Abedi Pele. And with that, the attack fizzles out.
We've had a pair of car keys handed in at reception, a pair of car keys and a wallet. If those are your items, please collect them after the game. Thank you.
Carrasco. Oh, good-looking run. Carrasco! And still danger here. And in at the second time of asking. Just what was required. So, a level contest. 1-1. Pedro Gonçalves. Bergkamp with it. What can Real do from this position? But nothing comes of it. And passing it through. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. Oh, great vision. Well, possibilities in the centre. Shaping to shoot. Stopped a certain goal. Henry. And he clears it out of harm's way. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And vision displayed by Klose. Well, that's going to go down as offside.
Well, he couldn't quite release it quickly enough, and the flag went up.
Gavi. Good through ball. Sloppy in possession from Real. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. A fine reading of the situation. Can he convert? Stopped a surefire goal. Now in a more than decent position. Klose. Can he finish? Denied again. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. No-nonsense clearance. And that is that. Half-time here. Into the second half then, here at the Bernabeu. Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. And that is going to be a free kick. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Abedi Pele. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. It was an accurate free kick, but a fine save. Well, Miroslav Klose can be a real handful for opponents, and certainly was in the first 45. Stuart, sum up his performance for us.
Well, he stepped forward for his team with the equaliser. It could prove to be the key turning point in this contest, as they haven't been at their best today. You do feel they need to find another gear in the second half, though, if they are to go on and win it.
Magnificent challenge to win it back. So a corner kick it'll be, following the deflection. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Well, spot on with that challenge. Close it! Well, just over the crossbar. Excellent effort. Pirlo. And cutting it out. Green. Miroslav Klose. Chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Oh, off the post, still alive. And after all that, the keeper clutches it with glee.
Well, no wonder he's relieved. That was so close, inches away from a very good goal.
Can they trouble the opposition this time? And a good-looking ball. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Well, this could really help the cause. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Oh, fine stop.
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Oh, yes, what a pass. But he drifted into an offside position.
Well, he just thought about the pass for a fraction too long, and that's why it's offside.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. In a decent position now. Terrific block. Chance to do damage. And let's give credit to the defending. Just 15 minutes remaining. Klose. Must take the lead here. Tremendous defending to stonewall him. Being pressed hard. Oh, splendid skill. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Jonsdottir. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Oh, what a save to keep it all square.
Well, that really should have been the winner, but what a good save that is.
And they will make the change now. Well, the keeper made that look relatively easy. In truth, it wasn't. Thierry Henry. Abedi Pele. Well, they're certainly thinking about a winner. Might lead to a chance. Really smart stuff. And no advantage for either side here.
No, he's kept his team on level terms here. That was a really top-class save.
Insufficient guile from that corner. Keeper's ball. Being pressed here. And just 5 minutes remaining. Trying to open up the defence. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Giving it their all, in search. They were playing fluid football, but then the foul, and now you would anticipate a yellow card. To the box it goes. Could still be dangerous. Bergkamp. On to Amadi Pele. My goodness, that save. Fully stretched he was. One for his own highlights reel. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Debinya, and threading it through. And that is how to tackle inside your own penalty area. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, Derek, what a good finish to the game that was.
A warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is a live division rivals contest. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, I have to say, they've been a joy to watch in this competition. Some of their passing football has been excellent. These fans could be in for another treat today.
Carrasco. And here's the lineup for the Spicy Boys.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers in this 4-3-3 formation, so they need to switch the ball quickly and get crosses into the box. But they also need to get at least two midfield players making runs into the penalty area. That's a must.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. Jan Oblak is the preferred keeper. Yannick Carrasco starts with Thomas Partey in central midfield. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Julia Green. Determined defending. Rooney. Martinelli could take the lead. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Miroslav Klose. This could square the game. Oh, right in the nick of time. McAllister. Beautifully weighted ball. Oh, it's a penalty. Just what they wanted to avoid, given the scoreline. And it has been judged to have been a bookable offence.
Well, I think the referee's got that right all round. It was a penalty and it was a yellow card.
And in it goes, as coolly as you like. Never in any doubt from the spot. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Robert Bojanik. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Klose. And there is the goal! Well, that changes the equation. And they have the momentum now. Gabriel Martinelli. Here's Carvajal. Quite clearly offside. And a strong tackle. Rooney. Really good build-up, but no end product. Could be. Trying to chip it. Oh, how about that for a chip? Save it is 3-1 the current scoreline here. Klose. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. And the Spicy Boys making sure possession changed hands. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. Julia Green. Can she find the right pass? But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Ramirez. Atenea. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Thomas Partey. Well, the referee allowing the play to flow. Miroslav Klose. Well, the goalkeeper making a big contribution and denying him another one.
Well, it's another chance for him. As you said, he looks so hungry for goals today.
And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself. Incisive pass. And a goal it is. The keeper readied up part of the equation.
Well, just look at the defending here. They've made it so easy for him in the end. That's just not good enough.
Underway once more. Level at 3-3. And a throw-in forthcoming. Carvajal. Bernardo Silva. Nicely timed tackle. This might be ideal for the counter. Can he give them the lead? It's still alive. And well positioned to clear.
Well, you have to think they're going to take the lead at some point, because they're really looking dangerous at the moment.
Well, now they've got to concentrate on keeping the door locked. That's not a bad ball. The clearance wasn't decisive. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Promising sequence. But they took care of the situation defensively. Ramirez. Now with Rooney. Now can they hit them on the counter? Take it away. And he's through here. It's in! And this really takes your breath away. A comeback and a half. Neither side shy about shooting in this match. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. Carvajal. Wayne Rooney. Pulls it back. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long. And this match is level again. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Perfect challenge. He's going forward well here. Textbook defending inside the box. And the Spicy Boys moving the ball forward with purpose. Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Well, really hard to handle in that first half, Miroslav Klose, whatever way you analyse it. Stuart, how about your thoughts?
Well, what an outstanding first half he had. He dictated the play and was...
Now, hold on, Stuart, they're in here. And foiled only by the crossbar. Just knocked it out of there. Very quick thinking there. Oh, a golden opportunity for her. Going for the ding. Oh, that is a moment of pure quality. A goal for football lovers to enjoy the world over.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back. And just look at the finish here. She just dinks it over the keeper. That's a great little goal.
Well, good run and good ball control. Good-looking cross. Oh, yes! As pure a header as you're likely to see. And he ought to be very proud of that one. Bernardo Silva. And on to Ramirez. Vertonghen. McAllister. Did really well to get through. Straight at the goalkeeper then. Less than convincing defending. Chance to put them in front. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. So underway again. Is there to be a response from the Spicy Boys now? There needs to be. Grimaldo. Carrasco. Might work out. Oh, it was a crucial challenge. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Julia Green. Plenty of support here. And let's give credit to the defending. It's Carrasco making his way into a promising area. What next? Now, denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity, maybe. Will she produce the... here. And disappointingly, straight into the wall. And the referee has given the corner. So maybe scope here for them to add to their lead. Well, the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. Another corner. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Oh, that is an outrageously good stop.
Well, great reflexes from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
Trying to deliver it accurately. And a goal it is. They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved. Well, not the pass he had in mind. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Promising sequence. Wonderful chance. It's gone in. And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. "15 minutes left for play." Julia Green. That's a good ball. Just the challenge that was required. Good run, very much in control of the situation. It should be! Really top-class goalkeeping from Jan Oblak. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Still could be dangerous. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. And finally, up a cul-de-sac. Paredes. Well, a case of being clean through. Now, will she produce the red card? It was an accurate free kick, but a fine save. Over it comes. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Skipping away. Corner coming up. And there's the delivery. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. To finish it as a contest. In it goes. Coolly converted. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. And that puts them in position. From long range. Oh, that is a goal from long range. He won't soon forget. Absolutely right out of the top drawer. Karim Benzema. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Oh, could be. And surely. Well, you can't argue with finishing like that. Superb stuff. Well, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? Read it well. Now, got to tread carefully. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, in terms of possession and chances created, they were second best, but they kept play.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Well, he was brilliant today. Every time he touched the ball, he looked like scoring. No wonder he's got a smile on his face.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And it really is an intriguing proposition from the point of view of promotion. That could be their reward today, depending upon circumstances. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, they just need a win here, and they're up. And what an achievement that will be. They certainly deserve it. They've been excellent.
And the lineup for the home side. Jan Oblak gets the nod in goal. Yannick Carrasco starts with Thomas Partey in central midfield. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. And it's opening up. Good use of advantage. Can he put it away? What a commitment to defending. Ljungberg. And drawing it back. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Sosa with it. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Determined defending. Interesting pass. A smart stop here. Remarkable save. Yet again, inspirational. And really closing him down here. Well, they have the ball once more. Carrasco must take the lead here. Oh, yes, a goal! And a historic moment to boot.
Well, that's a big moment for them. They've just got to keep their focus now.
Closer. Oh, surely. And did just enough defensively. Now sending it in. And cleared away. Pressing like that will help the cause. Ribéry. And playing it back. Will it be? A goal it is! And that could really hamper their promotion prospects.
Well, they need to keep their discipline here. They can certainly get back into this one.
Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. This could be troublesome. Oh, it's gone in! A goal! And unless they act quickly, they're not going to be celebrating promotion, at least not today.
Well, they have to pick themselves up here. They need at least 2 goals now.
He stopped them in their tracks. Ribéry being given far too much room here. Just lost his focus. Throw in here. Fabian. Now with Ribéry. Conte. Can they convert? Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
So the corner played into the box. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Struggled to get it away properly. They've got it, scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back. So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Foul there. Free kick awarded. Grimaldo. She's made a really important challenge. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. Really showing off his wide range of passing skills. Getting in there to intercept. Koeman. On to Ribéry. And they have possession again. So almost at the break here, and not quite going to plan for the home side. Work to do, Stuart.
Well, they've looked great going forward, but they've been far too open at the back.
Can he put it in? And fine goalkeeping. Ronald Koeman. Koeman. Teammates in the middle. Good piece of defending. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it? Oh, great attacking play. He fancies it. Well, it might still work out for them. And the move breaks down. And we will have just one. Might be a chance here. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So into the second half we go. The Terriers in front, but still time for a few twists and turns before this match is history. Decent looking pass. A very timely interception. Going well, but the danger averted for now. Rodman. Decent position for the Terriers to be in. Could be! Danger averted for now, but they have a corner to defend. Who can they pick out? Ribéry. Can he open them up here? But they took care of the situation defensively. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Yeah, he's done okay in that first half.
Oh, big chance here. Great defending. And Ribéry with space to attack. There's someone to play it to. Oh, it's a penalty. Just what they wanted to avoid, given the scoreline. And it has been judged to have been a bookable offence.
I think the referee's got that right all round.
And the penalty is converted. A goal it is. And now he can exhale. So the current scoreline, 4-2. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Freddie Ljungberg. Now with David. Let's fly here! But the keeper takes charge, and it was pretty straightforward. And Sosa here. Committed challenge. He'll try his luck here. Well, in the grand scheme of things, pretty straightforward for the keeper. That's very good refereeing to let the play flow. And that's very well read by Laurent Blanc. Fabian. And that is going to be a free kick. Nicely timed tackle. Closer. Rodman. Well, keeping hold of the ball is what it's all about for them. Ljungberg threading it through. Opportunity here. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass at finishing. Just can't stop him today. So the match continues and the Terriers really bossing the proceedings here. Bojanic. Can he find the right pass? Given away by Terriers. And that is how to beat your opponent. Well, giving the ball away. Running with the ball confidently. Now perhaps they can counter from here. All hands on deck. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Huge block. Well, far too much elevation there. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Brilliant pass. Well, it can be a bit of a hit or a miss when you try to catch the ball in that manner.
Well, it's a difficult skill, and on this occasion he can't quite pull it off. Just didn't hit it cleanly enough.
Debinia. Well, he's certainly not alone. Getting in there to intercept. Closer. And danger still. Oh, splendid header, but a fine save. Corner awarded. And the substitution will occur now. And over it comes. A relatively high degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. Franck Ribéry. Went in strongly, decisively. Svendis-Janne Jonsdottir. And giving it away. And out for a throw-in. The pass could have been better. Fabian. And playing it to the goalkeeper. Well, time is ebbing away, and they're using this passing approach to marvellous effect. Close it! What a commitment to defending! And time for the change now. And over comes the corner. Wonderful header, excellent goalkeeping. Could be dangerous, and he could cash in. And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Well, let's see about the cross. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him. Blanc. And that will be all for this game. They knew they could win promotion. Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?